back to my channel. It's Christina with Read.Pray.Disney. Here on this channel, we like to talk all things Disney, from packing to planning to pins to books. So for today, we have a planning sort of type of video. Okay, so recently you guys saw on the channel that we took about 30 people to Disney World, right? And we had to stay somewhere. So we did not stay on property. We stayed at a resort, a home resort, which is Encore at Reunion. That resort is about what, 10-15 minute drive, maybe about 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes because of traffic, drive to the parks, but that's where we stayed. It was a 12-bedroom house with a theater room, a pool, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous place. So what we're gonna do is later in the video, I'm gonna show you kind of tour of the house, the home itself, and then just kind of talk through some points about the home. There's some things that we liked, some things that we didn't like, some things that Encore themselves could have improved on. But first, let's talk about booking. We booked the home through, originally we booked through Armed Forces Vacation Club, which, if you guys remember, I told you my husband's active duty military. So that's a significant discount. However, we ended up, as our party got bigger and bigger, because we didn't start off with 30 people, but as our party got bigger and bigger, we needed to upgrade. I think our initial house plan was 9 bedrooms. But we just ended up getting more people. So we ended up upgrading to the 12-bedroom home. And in doing so, we had to pay the Encore price. Now, I will say that Encore, when my husband, he likes some of the planning aspect of it, and he really, really enjoyed kind of working that Encore system and making sure that we had everything that we needed when we needed it and so forth. So just kind of a rundown. It was a 12-bedroom house. Technically, it was supposed to hold, I think 26 bodies. Now, we went back and forth and asked, because like sometimes we have little bodies, we have like babies and we had children, but if it's a body, they count it as a body. And that came into play when we were talking about trying to figure out space where everybody's going to sleep and bed sizes. Because, 26 people or 30 people does not necessarily equate 30 full-size bodies. So, a baby, we had some kids that slept with their parents. Like my daughter, she slept with us. So that's 3 in our bedroom, not 2, but Encore counts. So if you're counting, understand that Encore counts bodies, all right? So when they say their house sleeps 26, it doesn't matter if they're an infant or not. The second thing is that they do offer rollaway beds, but up to 2 rollaway beds. And that was an additional cost, although after the fact, we ended up getting them for free, or at least one extra one for free. But it is additional cost. I want to say it was like $10 a day. No, not $10 a day. It was an additional $10 for the entire period. And when booking with Encore, at least when we booked through Armed Forces Vacation Club, we had to book a 7-day stay. And I don't know if that's entirely true with Encore, booking through them, instead of booking through a third party, but I think it is. So you have to have a whole 7-day stay. But either way, we were able to get that, the rollaway beds, to help to supplement our body count. And then we're also, we paid for the grill, to have a gas grill, on property. And that was an additional $10 for the duration of the stay, not per day. So keep that in mind, okay? And then they deliver all of that to you. We also were able to get our strollers, because we rented strollers from Kingdom Strollers. If you've been with me for any length of time, you know that when we go to Florida, I always get a stroller through Kingdom Strollers, because I just don't like packing, because we drive, so I don't like having to have a stroller take a place in our vehicle. So, okay. So the property we stayed at the house number was 348 Southfield. So I'll put that in the description box below, because all the homes at Encore, like here is their, like the layout of their property. Our house was, Okay, here we go. So our house was literally right back here. So we didn't have anybody in the back, and there wasn't really anyone over here on this side. It was kind of catty corner. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. We had a huge parking lot type of thing in front of our house, a parking pad, which worked out well for us as well. But so yeah, that was the property. And so all the homes are different. So just because I'm giving you this address, I'm telling you it's the 12-bedroom home. It's a 12-bedroom elite, by the way. It doesn't necessarily mean that all of the 12 bedrooms look like the house that you're going to see in my tour. So without further ado, let me show you the home and take a look, see what you think. All right, so here's the entryway. This house has 2 single-car garages, one on each side of the entry. So here's the first one. Having trouble getting that door open for a second. Y'all, I am not a videographer, so please don't mind me and my iPhone usage. But here's the first garage. Single car, like I said. And then as you go in, there isn't a bedroom or anything on this side, but those stairs are beautiful. And these colors in this house, they're gorgeous, just gorgeous. On this side here is the laundry room. This house holds 2 full-size laundry rooms. Here's the other garage, exact mirror of the first one. All right, and then here's the first bedroom. All of the bedrooms, for the most part, are queen-size beds. There is a room with 2 double beds, but we'll get to that in a minute. Again, love the color palette. Everything was fresh. It was clean. Little walls, little safe, closet. And then this one did not have a bathroom on the inside, but it did have its own almost private bathroom over here. No tub. None of the bathrooms had tubs except for the king size bedrooms. There are 2 king bedrooms or master bedrooms, and those are the ones with the tubs. Here's a nice closet with the vacuum cleaner. Now, here's the odd thing. Encore, we looked and looked and looked. We could not find a broom. Evidently, you have to ask for a broom, and they will bring it to you, which is the oddest thing. All right, love this room. Isn't it gorgeous? This is the double beds, although I swear like almost all the kids piled in there. Well, they did. They weren't supposed to, but they did. They loved it. Loved the mural. It was gorgeous, amazing. And this one also has its own private bathroom on the inside. There you go. There I am, reflection. All right, and so now we're going to make our way out, and next we're going to see the kitchen and living room and dining room. Oh, wait, no, closet, store. That's the other thing. This place had ample storage space. So for a 12-bedroom, you're thinking, oh my goodness, but no, there was a lot of storage space. Here's the living area. Love those colors again. Now that sofa right there, we had to report because the back of it was broken. This house looks like it was newly done, like it was within the last definitely couple of months. In the last couple of months, it was created. But so it had some renters and such in beforehand, or not renters, but people in beforehand. But just beautifully done. 2 double refrigerators. Y'all, I got a shot of the coffee maker. If you're wondering if it has a Keurig, it does not. It's just a regular coffee pot. Came with all the glasses and utensils and everything that you need. However, and I'll show you in just a minute, pots and pans and stuff, they had basic pots and pans, but if you're going to be cooking something fancy, you might want to bring your own stuff. Other refrigerator, no need to look at it again, it's the same thing. There is the dishwasher and a sink, and it comes with like basic size soap and stuff, but you definitely want to bring your own. Pantry, huge pantry, walk-in pantry at that. Double wall oven. Yeah, two dishwashers and yeah, two dishwashers and sinks. One range, but it had six burners on there. A huge table, and then the island had seating around it as well. Now there is a pool, and this pool has a security system. They'll talk to you about the security system once you get there, but if you don't push the button, the alarm goes off. But it's just for safety purposes. I didn't get, and I wish I would have. There's the grill. There was a laundry outside toilet and sink thing for the pool area, and another closet. Here's another downstairs bedroom. Now, this one is a full-size bed, and it has its own bathroom. And then in the hallway there is another bedroom. This has two full-size, or no, this was one. Yeah, okay. So this was a queen bed, but its bathroom is in the hallway, not in the room, which is right there. And again, the living room space. Like I said, you could tell that there was some damages. Like I said, the sofa, if you could see right there, it was cracked on the back. Somebody had messing around. So we had to reported that to Encore, but we also found a couple of other things. Like there was a busted vase that had been turned around, and then there was some holes in the walls behind the seating in the movie theater. So we let them know, and they took note. And we were never charged, but we want to make sure that you, if you rent from a place like this, that you do the same. All right, upstairs bedroom, queen size bed. And then, so in another upstairs bedroom, queen size bed, but this bathroom is in the hallway where the previous bathroom was in the room. And then across the way, down the hall, here comes the second set of laundry facilities, I guess. Full-size washer and dryer. And they did come with like these itty-bitty pouches of detergent. Here's the theater that, oddly enough, we really didn't use much of. Like, we had a couple people like to stay up there. The kids played in there. But we enjoyed just talking and spending family time downstairs, but great option to have. Here is another bedroom, and it has its bathroom on the inside as well. So a private bathroom. And then across the hall is another, just mirrored, private bathroom and queen size bed. Encore did an amazing job. The property was clean. The colors were neutral and nice. It was just wonderful. This bed, the bed frame was broken. I don't know if you can tell that, but they told us that ahead of time, that it was going to be broken, and they were waiting for maintenance to come and fix it, and they never did show up. The only negative thing I have to say about Encore in this regard, and here's a little wet bar, and there's my kid, pool area upstairs, and here's going to be the two master bedrooms. Encore, there was something that was broken, and Encore, they said they were going to come in and fix it, but they never did. So we just made sure that we notated that. I don't know why I sped that up, but anyway, here is the first master, and then across the hall is the second master. But this balcony was gorgeous, and that's our view from the back. It was the highway, so no neighbors in the back. And again, mirror image of the master bedroom. So I would totally do this again. Totally do this again. So let me know what you think. All right. So now that you guys got to see that, here are some of the things that I did that I didn't capture in the video because I wanted to get the video as soon as we got in. But later we ended up putting these door signs on everybody's door. So, because we planned out what rooms everybody was sleeping in. And so it says this room belongs to the Clayton family. And if it were not a family, if it were just, individual people, like this room belongs to PJ and Desmond. So we know who was sharing what room and so forth. But these really, really helped for the first go around because you're like, oh my gosh, where's everybody? So these helped a lot. And then in retrospect, what I would have done, which I planned to do, I just never did get around to doing it, was our itinerary. If you didn't see my previous video with how, moving 30 people through Disney World, there was an itinerary that my husband created that we would have, my thought was to put on the back or on the inside of everybody's door. So when you close your door, you saw the itinerary. So when you got up in the morning, there wasn't necessarily a need for question, but we didn't need it. We didn't need to put it, although I still would have liked to done it. So just a few things. The other thing that we did to make it special was we put gift bags. We made gift bags for all the kids. And so when the kids got there, so I hope you enjoyed the home tour. Like it was a beautiful home, and I hands down would do that again. I would do Encore again. They're on site. Even though we had a pool at the house, they had a whole, and I guess you can kind of see it here. This is like I said, the brochure before, but they have a whole water park, and it was great. It was wonderful. You could rent cabanas and all of that. So it was an amazing resort. We felt very safe there. They took out the trash for us, like everything was, and they came when we called. Other than the minor things that I talked about in the tour, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. And I would totally, 1000%, especially that, I would do it again and again and again. If we are not staying on property at Shades of Green, which is our preferred resort, if we're not staying at Shades of Green, then Encore and what they offered is a great alternative, especially if you have a huge group that you want to spend time with as a family. To me, that was the biggest thing, is that we got to spend time together in a common place. And we could be as messy as we want, as loud as we want, stay up as late as we want. We got to let our hair down at the end of the day. And that was just phenomenal. So hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But as always, have a magically blessed day, and know I'll be praying for you. Bye guys.